Hi guys. So, being that I am really a humanities oriented kind of a person in terms of academics and education, but also in terms of just humanity, just life, I wanted to respond to some friends of mine to give some feedback on a couple of things. There's a kind of a question going around the internet now among the atheist community. And the question is, would the world be better off without Christianity, without religion of any kind? Would the world be better off without any religion? And the speculation is, and even my good friend Rich, pre-med, is pre-med too, he's just part of my little family here. Even he said, probably, yeah, the world would be better off without religion. And of course, he had a lot of other comments, but that was one of the comments that he made. And I've seen a lot of people. One, I'm not even going to mention her name. We all know who she is. She's the most militant atheist, maybe in the history of mankind. And to her mind, anybody who is not is just completely a loser. And there's a lot of drama with this lady. I'm not going to mention her name, but I will say that she brought this thing forward, just, kind of a smack in the face kind of a thing, that she would love to remove religion immediately, just have it gone, just poof, have religion just be gone, just over with. No more religion in the world. And it makes me wonder a couple of things. Number one is, what about religion threatens this lady? Or the ones who feel like they have to eradicate religion, what threatens them so? Now, my friend Rich is not in that category. Rich is cool and down low about the whole thing. He has his beliefs, and he has his opinions. I hesitate to say the word belief because whenever I say beliefs and atheists in the same phrase, in the same sentence, people just completely misconstrue it. But, he's kind of a different guy. He's not one of those get in your face kind of people like that. But there are a lot of people who, it seems to me, are very, very threatened by the presence of religion. Now, I am not a proselytizer at all. I have my thoughts, I have my beliefs. I am a theist. I am certainly not, I don't think, really dogmatic in any direction. But there are those who are, and they kind of make me, first off, they kind of make me laugh a little bit, because they seem like it's an urgent matter. They are so threatened by religion. It's an urgent matter to get rid of religion right this minute. And on the other hand, I think, how sad that they want to take away people's rights like that, no matter what country they're in. It's a bad deal. But there are a lot. I mean, I was mentioning in another video how I'm a little surprised, a little shocked at how very, very, very many video channels on the internet, on YouTube, are the YouTube and internet, various other places, are very much about atheism, only about atheism, discuss only atheism. The only thing going on in their world is atheism. I don't know, that's kind of a myopic existence if you ask me, but there's a lot of those. And these are the channels that are very much buzzing right now about, we have to get rid of all religion. Religion must be eradicated from the earth. We have to get rid of religion. If I could wave my magic wand right now, religion would be gone. And I'd like to respond to those folks. And like I said to my buddy Rich, who's not in that category at all. And I got a couple of other friends. My friend Raven, who is, I think, definitely an atheist, but just very cool about it, just like Rich. And that is this. If you get rid of religion, imagine this shockwave that's going to happen. I would equate it to 5 billion people on the earth, because there are about 5 billion people on the earth who identify themselves in some way or other with religion. 5 billion people on the earth, and 5 billion plus, by the way. Let's say that they're not religious. Let's say that they smoke. They all smoke cigarettes They're all hopelessly addicted to nicotine. Then this lady magically has this power. And she can wave her magic wand, like she said. And suddenly, all tobacco is gone in the earth. Nobody can smoke on the entire earth all at one time. The riots will be tremendous. The upheaval will be unreal. The suffering, even deaths, the violence, the psychological trauma, unbelievable. Property damage. We're talking about Philip Morris, R.J. Reynolds, Leggett and Myers, factories on fire around the world. And various other companies, factories on fire around the world. People wanting tobacco. It would be a nightmare. I don't even smoke, and I know it would be a nightmare. I know people would actually become, kind of zombie-ish. and others would be just completely out of their heads. Now imagine that times a factor of about 50, and you've got the effect of removing religion from the earth all at one time. Or even not really all at the one time, but still the removal of religion from the earth. It would be unbelievable. But the social and economic benefits that religions provide around the world is going to be gone. The socio-economic fabric that they provide will be gone. Charities, hospitals, schools, daycare centers, community centers, scholarships, universities, a ton of different things. Food relief organizations, Save the Children, the Jesuit universities, the scholarships set up by all the churches and by the synagogues and by the mosques and the temples around the world, gone. Hospitals run by the Sisters of Providence and most of the hospitals that come to my mind are Catholic hospitals, but there are others. The American Baptist Homes of the West. There are, the Methodist hospitals, the Presbyterian hospitals, the Jewish hospitals, everywhere. And of course, in other parts of the world, whatever the religions there are, those hospitals, gone. Hospices, home care, adult living centers, convalescent hospitals. Like I said, schools. In some places, governments. In the Middle East, you remove all religion, just like that, remove religion. The Middle East is going to be in absolute turmoil. In any event, the stock market is going to hit the bottom in like short order, like faster than 9/11. The stock market's going to tank out. There will be a worldwide recession, if not depression. There will be wars. There will be all kinds of just if SHTF could possibly exist, this would be one way for it to occur. So those of you who are talking about what if we remove religion, you'd be removing children from schools. You'd be removing patients from heart centers. You'd be removing education from adults. You'd be removing charity from the poor, food from the homeless. You'd be removing the hope of people who prefer to hope, which is the right of anybody who wishes to. It is a right. You'll be taking away their civic, common, and constitutional rights. You would be taking away, many people, you'd be taking away their lives. The amount of people that are employed by churches and synagogues and mosques and temples around the world, full-time employees, including two of my neighbors, the amount of people who are employed and then would suddenly become unemployed is staggering. It's got to be in the millions. It has to be in the millions. Boy Scout troops no longer would have a place to go, and without the churches, they wouldn't have funding. They'd have such a little amount of funding, they'd actually have to filter out and decide who they want to keep and who they don't. I can't imagine a scenario where there would be no religion in the world, in the Central America, South America, where there is no religion. It would be chaos all over the world. It would be absolute, utter chaos. It would change the fabric of society as we know it, and not positively. So I don't know what you people are thinking. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're that threatened by religion, maybe you shouldn't click on religious channels on YouTube. Maybe you shouldn't, you see something religious coming on television, maybe you should go read a book. Definitely not the Bible. I don't know what's in you guys' minds when you say the world would be a better place without religion. It just absolutely staggers me. And especially the ones that are just so militant about it. You can feel the hate. You can feel the vinegar in their veins. It's like, I don't know what set that off. I really don't. I can't imagine what caused that kind of a thing. And it's kind of new. I mean, I've been out there watching for a while, and this whole get rid of religion immediately kind of a thing, or even not so immediately, but get rid of religion, at least as far as the channels that I've been following, it's kind of a new thing. And I can't imagine that it would be a good thing. I can't imagine it would be something even remotely possible, but I can't imagine it would be something anybody would consider to be beneficial. Even if you don't like religion, if you're an atheist, if you think that theists are stupid and the only ones in the world who have intelligence are atheists, and I'm sorry, we've had the arguments, my friends and I, but I have seen that. I have seen channels where people say the only people with any intelligence are obviously atheists. So if you feel that way, if you hate religion, if you don't like religion, if you prefer not to have religion, whatever level you're at, if you think religious people, or people who are maybe not so religious but still have some faith, are chasing fairy tales, cool, fine, whatever. But why do you say religion, the world would be a better place without religion? Religion must be removed, eradicated from the earth. I would love to have some video responses on this and have people tell me why they think religion should be removed from the earth. Because I'm not seeing it. There are so many reasons why, even if you don't like religion, if you don't follow religion, there are so many reasons why removing religion would be done to the absolute detriment of society. That's just my 2 cents. You all have a great day.